morning and welcome to the second Spiritist Seminar of Chicago. We are honored to start our program with an opening video and ceremony in celebration of the 15th anniversary of the United States Spiritist Council. Definitely, it is with a sense of gratitude that we highlight this fundamentally important milestone for the Spiritist movement in America. We are honored to invite Mr. Mauricio Cisneros, the President of the USSC, for his opening remarks. Mauricio.
Good morning, everyone, friends, everybody. It is, once again, just wonderful to be here. This is the second event in Chicago. Last year was a wonderful event, and we're so happy that this project is continuing to happen, and hopefully we'll be here next year again. Today, not only we're happy to be here in this special event, but we're also happy to be here in this special event that is symbolizing a celebration of the 15th anniversary of the USSC, the United States Spiritist Council. With that, I just wanted to show a brief video, please. Glimpse of what the USSC is all about and has been doing for so many years. But as we look back, and by the way, there's a lot more people who contributed to starting and beginning and supporting the works of the USSC. And we are working on putting all this information together, contacting people, asking for old pictures and photos and all that, so we can set up a page on our website with old videos and pictures and the complete history of our movement, which really began way before the USSC. Just so we have an idea, the International Spiritist Council was founded 20 years ago, and of course, before the USSC was founded. And the organization that represented the United States Spiritist movement before the ISC, the International Spiritist Council, was the Spiritist Federation of Florida, which was founded in 1997, today presided by Marcelo, who did our initial prayer. So the Spiritist Federation of Florida was founded in a time where there was no internet, and it was communication was still very difficult. As a matter of fact, when we founded our Spiritist Center in Florida, we had no idea that this happened in 1992, and we had no idea there was a federation there. We were about an hour away where the federation meetings used to take place. There were 4 groups who founded the Spiritist Federation of Florida, and we had no idea. For like a whole year, we used to hold our meetings and everything, and we had no idea about the federation. And afterwards, we began participating in the federation also. And then we also found out about a group that used to be called the Vision 2000, which was several Spiritist friends who used to meet, get together in Philadelphia every year to talk about how to best disseminate in a unified way the Spiritism in America. And a few translations came out of that. It was a beautiful movement. But then the movement in a whole, as a whole, found felt the necessity of starting an official organization to continue this work of disseminating Spiritism. And that's how the USSC came about. So the USSC was founded with 11 groups at the beginning and began representing the Spiritist movement of the U.S. Before the International Spiritist Council. Today, we have almost 40 groups that are affiliated to the USSC, and thank God we keep on growing our movement slowly but surely, as we saw in the message at the end, not in a rushed way, but continue to do our work. And we wanted to thank everybody who has been helping us to continue this work. Especially friends who sometimes have never even held an office with the USSC, but work a lot in helping us out. And we are so happy to see the movement in the USA growing, slowly but growing, especially because this movement nowadays, differently from what it used to be in the past, when the Spiritist Federation of Florida was founded, when the USSC was founded, which used to be a movement, Spiritist movement, made for Brazilians, made for Latin, Spanish people. Now, for a long time now, we have been really concentrating our efforts into disseminating Spiritism in English, which is the language of our country, United States of America. So this is why we are so happy nowadays, because we see so many translations coming out. We see so many events like these happening in English. We have so many materials in so many different websites, such as in study workbooks in English. We have Kardec Radio, thanks to Vanessa and friends from the Spiritist Society of Baltimore and Virginia. And there's so many things happening nowadays in English, and we are so happy because this is the right way to go about disseminating Spiritism to 300 million people who speak English. And now I just wanted to ask Jussara Korngold, our Vice President, and also one of the directors of this International Spiritist Council, to say a few words.
Good morning, everyone. For all those that are involved with a work, an organization such as the United States Spiritist Council or the federations, you can imagine how much work it is. And of course, all this work could not be accomplished without the help of each and every one of you, and especially of dedicated workers that give their time, give their energy, give their soul to put all of that together. And I really, at this moment, from my heart, would like to thank Mauricio. Mauricio has been in the second term of the president of the United States Spiritist Council. He didn't know I was going to say that. And he has been doing an incredible job. And he has, if everything that we have accomplished today in terms of disseminating the idea of a Spiritist Council, all the groups working together, it's actually a lot due to his effort. He has a great team working with him today, of which I'm a part of it. But we have Fred Lima from California. We have Tanya Schwartz from Texas. We have Marcelo Neto from Florida, Mauricio from Florida, myself from New York, and also Priscila Pereira from Florida. So we are trying each time more to have people from different places to help. The work, as he said, everything began 15 years ago. We are very thankful to the founders because they really had to have this vision to put all of this together. Although we thought it was kind of slow at the beginning, we understand perfectly well the need to put and to actually make it work and to be able to build a strong foundation, which is actually achieved during the first phase of the United States Spiritist Council. In the second phase, we are trying to actually have the age, the assistance of all the groups, the participation of all the groups. That's why we are actually trying to implement each time more events such as this one that we are having for the second time here in Chicago, also in Texas, in Florida, in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut area. We've been working hard in the production of material in English so that everyone, all the groups can do that together. And we have, of course, the good spirits, our brother Jesus and our Heavenly Creator to be thankful for, because it has been given to us this opportunity to serve during this lifetime, to be among incredible people, dedicated workers, and we hope that at this time we can do our job well. And with the effort, with the presence of all of you, we are sure that we are going to achieve that. We are very grateful for the organization of this event, for the possibility of being here all together, and we will embrace you with all our hearts, inviting you to actually be part of this movement, to help each and every one of us to excel, to do our best, because this beautiful doctrine that was given to us deserves this and much more on our part. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'm sure it's going to be especially beautiful. Thank you.
With that, once again, we just wanted to really thank everybody who has been helping the USSC. And we get help from all over the country and even from people outside of the U.S. Because since we began this organization, the idea was to begin a movement of unification. So we could be stronger, better prepared to disseminate Spiritism. But unification, as we like to say, does not happen without participation of people. It's a wonderful word, but if people don't participate, it just doesn't exist. And this organization, about 5 years ago, before the new board of directors took the USSC over, which is pretty much the board of directors we have now, we added a little clause to our bylaws. And the clause was that a president could only serve as a president for 2 terms in a row. Because we always thought, our vision was always that this organization should not, when we think of an organization like this, we shouldn't just think of one person or of 2 persons. We shouldn't personalize such organizations. So it is for everybody to work. It is for everybody to take part in this beautiful work, which is really not ours. It is a work that is coordinated, that is done by our spiritual guides. And we're just here now because they have given us the opportunity to be here. But it is important for us to remember that we want everybody to take part in this movement of unification through participation. And I want to thank all the organizers of this event. We know it is a difficult thing to put something like this together for a whole day or a day and a half and bring so many other speakers from other states or countries. And so, but thank you, everybody. That is the way to go. That is why we're here today as Spiritists. In the past, most of us were religious individuals, and we had everything in our hands to do the work that we're doing now, but we didn't, or we did it the wrong way. We utilized the tools that we had, money, power, to not do anything, or to cause more harm to the cause of love and peace. So now today we're here as Spiritists, directors, workers, volunteers, and we just don't have anything. We don't have money. We have very little people to help us, but this is the way to go. This is why we are where we are, so we can find ways of disseminating the work and the message of love and peace however we can. Thank you so much. Let's have a great and wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you, Mauricio, so much. Thank you, SSC, especially. Thank you so much for your service and for your support for established and nascent groups. We at the Spiritist Society of Chicago, are an example of how important your support has been to us. So thank you, all of you. We are honored that you chose our event to celebrate your 15th anniversary. Thanks.